Hey everybody, Nate Tice here from the Athletic Football Show, back again with another edition of Wind the Clock, where I take an NFL play, I use my little John Madden pen, and I break it down for a couple minutes. This week, going to be looking at a George Kittle touchdown. Which one? Very good question, but it's the capper to his hat trick that he put up on the Cowboys. It's not the first touchdown, which was a little bit of an extended play in the red zone. It wasn't the second touchdown, which was the little reverse flea flicker that's kind of the flavor of the month right now in the NFL. Saw the Lions use that play earlier on Sunday. We also saw the Falcons use that play in week 2. Teams have used it over the years. It's a classic. Somebody tweeted at me a Paul Brown clip of them using it back with the Bengals. But anyways, that is kind of the flavor of the month. I'm kind of stalling right now, so producer Kent can splice all these videos that I send him of teams using that gadget play this year. Really fun one. But no, the piece de resistance is the third touchdown for George Kittle on this hat trick. Let's see what Kyle Shanahan cooked up in the red zone. Just to set up the situation here, it's a 3rd and 2 inside the red zone. And, the 49ers are driving just like they had been all night. 49ers, and you're going to see this on the film, why it causes confusion with the Cowboys here. 49ers come out in 22 personnel. That is 2 tight ends, a fullback, a running back, and a wide receiver. So you got 2 equals running back, 2 equals tight end, and you got 1 wide receiver. That is 22 personnel. The Cowboys, a feature of their defense is they're always going to match with a lot of light bodies, a lot of defensive backs. So even though typically defenses will match this type of offensive personnel with big bodies, the 4-3 defenses, the 3-4 defenses that we always hear, the base defenses, the heavy bodies. The Cowboys, on the other hand, will match with nickel, 5 defensive backs. So they have 4 defensive linemen, 2 linebackers, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 DBs. The Cowboys are in man coverage here. And why that matters is actually a lot of things that we'll get into, but a lot of it has to do with Jaron Kearse. Jaron Kearse has a very particular role in the Cowboys defense that he is the tight end eraser. He's used to matching up with plus tight ends or just tight ends in general when the Cowboys go into man coverage and erasing them out of the game or doing that as best he can. With the 49ers in 22 personnel and the Cowboys in man coverage, Kearse thinks that he has Kittle, George Kittle, which makes sense. I'm the tight end eraser. We're in man coverage. I am taking the tight end. That makes total sense. But because of this personnel grouping that the 49ers are in with 2 tight ends and a fullback, a heavier personnel grouping, there's a little bit of confusion here about who he is matched up with. So you have a corner on Ayuk. You have another DB on Kittle. You have another DB right here on another tight end. Okay. These other 2 linebackers are banjoing the running back, meaning that one of them will take him in man coverage. The other will be zoned off. Then you have a deep safety. It's cover 1. But Kearse right here, now he has Kyle Juszczyk. So the Cowboys are in nickel. They're in man coverage. The 49ers are in 22 personnel. Let's see what Kyle Shanahan cooked up to get this touchdown to Kittle. So I'm going to let this play out and kind of reverse engineer it memento style. So let's find out who Sammy Jenkins is on this play. I'm going to let this all play out here. And the 49ers are going to be doing a power pass protection and a double move to George Kittle to create this touchdown. And you might be wondering how George Kittle is wide open there in the middle of the field. Let's go all the way back to find who Sammy Jenkins is. So again, the Cowboys are in man coverage. Kearse is on Juszczyk, right? Why does that matter to the middle of the field? Kearse is down here, right? Juszczyk is going to go on this motion and he is going to run into the flat. The Cowboys are going to do something called rock and roll their safeties, which is where the post safety rolls down, okay, to cover that player going into the flat. You can do this zone, you can do this man, but you're going to do it in man coverage here. Kearse, or usually the other safety, replaces that safety and rolls to the back or rocks to the back. I don't know which one's which, but we're rolling down and rocking back. That's what we're going to go with here.
This sounds like rock and or roll.
So that safety is going to rock back and be now the post safety. The Cowboys here, I don't know if Kearse goes rogue or if this is just what they do in the red zone, just what this is how they rock and roll their guys. Malik Hooker is going to come down and Kearse is just going to hang here as another zone player in the middle. So I'm going to let this play out. Juszczyk is going to run his flat. Tight end's going to run a big over. Ayuk's going to run his over. And then Kittle is going to run his double move here. And What the 49ers are doing is a power pass protection. And it's kind of an incorrect nomenclature. Usually power is a pulling guard of some sort, but power pass is a 6-man protection where all the offensive linemen block down and the running back takes the end man on the line of scrimmage. Doesn't matter what body type it is, they cut him. That's exactly what CMC is doing here. He's a team player. So they are going to do a power pass protection. It's going to be a heavy run cell. It's 3rd and 2. That makes a lot of sense. 22 personnel. There's a lot of run here. Snap of the ball. There's the protection. And usually you see some 3-man combination on these power passes that are triangle reads. Like you will see a flat, you will see like an inside hitch and a corner, like a snag. That is a snag concept. You see the triangle read. You'll see some type of crossers, maybe like a mesh concept. But in the red zone here, you might see big overs, and then a corner here and create a high-low. But big feature is usually having this tight end on a corner. And this is what the 49ers are playing off of, and then using this motion to create a double move in a huge voided area. So you got the rocking and roll safeties. Chris is sitting in the middle, huge voided area in the post. Play plays out. There's the big cross-country concept that looks like it's happening from the 49ers. And Kittle wins right away against Donovan Wilson. And this is the thing when you get beat off the line, like Donovan Wilson does here by Kittle. It's really a tough leverage here, is they have to pick a side. He picks the outside. I would too. I would think there's a corner route coming here. But instead, Kittle breaks in. Wilson guesses wrong. There's nobody in the middle of the field because, again, maybe by design, maybe by rogueness, I'm not sure. But there's a big voided area there. Purdy gets it out nice and early, and it's a touchdown for the 49ers. And I'm just going to show off when Purdy gets this ball off. First off, you see the protection, you see the 5-man slide, you see CMC chopping the D end, and then you see Purdy getting rid of the ball right as Kittle is breaking. And that is a touchdown and a hat trick for George Kittle. Play off your own personnel, play off of defensive personnel. You got play off an old tendency, play off of staple. You got it all here. 3rd down, red zone. Just slot machine going here for how many Kyle Shanahan, the 49ers offense, hit here with this touchdown. But big play, huge game for the 49ers. Dropped a 40 burger on the Cowboys. I'm sure there'll be more to add to the reel for them this season as they just keep stacking up wins. Can't wait to watch. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to like it. Make sure to check out all the previous Wind the Clock episodes. I got one coming out every single week. Make sure to subscribe to the Athletic Football Show YouTube channel. I seriously appreciate you guys checking out this video. I'll see you guys next time.